4-day weeks to fix their budget shortfalls. But could shaving a day off of education have harmful effects on the children? Susan Clark is the superintendent of Peach County School District. Mike Petrilli is the vice president of national programs and policy at the Thomas B. Fordham Institute. They join us live for a fair and balanced debate. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Superintendent Clark, I'd like to start with you. Last July, you decided to try this after getting word that your budget for this year was going to be cut by $800,000. It was either go to a 4-day school week or lay off 39 teachers. So you've now done this experiment for a solid year. What are your findings?
Well, our findings have been quite pleasant for us. Our student achievement has increased. Our student truancy, our unexcused absences for students, has decreased by about 2/3. Our teacher absenteeism has decreased by about 2/3. And we, in addition to that, we saved over $400,000, which is what we were projecting that we would save.
Mr. Petrilli, I know that you're not a fan of 4-day school weeks, but how do you argue with success like that?
Well, with all due respect to the superintendent, this is ridiculous. I mean, what does a parent do who is all of a sudden told that one day a week you're going to have to find childcare for your kids? For working parents, I don't understand how this is going to work. And I just don't believe, things are tough out there. There's no doubt. A lot of schools are having to make cuts. But there are 100 different things you can do before taking this draconian step of taking learning time away from kids and creating this impossible situation for parents.
Okay, Superintendent Clark, what do you tell parents who now have to find childcare that additional day?
Well, first of all, we didn't take any learning time away from our students. Our state allows us to provide 180 days of instruction or the equivalent thereof. So we adjusted our schedule so that we were actually providing the equivalent of 180 days of instruction. But what I have to tell parents, and by the way, we only had 25 parents out of 4,000 students express any kind of complaint to us. What I have to tell parents is this. For a long time, we've had the luxury of providing child care for parents. But when you get right down to it, our school district's mission is not to provide child care. Our school district's mission is to educate children.
Sure. Mr. Petrilli, I'll give you the last word on this.
Look, if school districts cared most about their customers, the kids and the parents, they would not take these steps. They'd do other things first. They'd freeze salaries. They'd lay off their ineffective teachers. There are a lot of things you can do before taking this draconian step of making life this difficult for parents and harming students.
Okay, Susan Clark, Mike Petrilli, thanks for coming on with the debate. I will throw this out to the blog to see what our viewers have to say about it. We appreciate you both coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.